Spot. What we're going to do is we're going to play a game called 10 questions. I get to ask 5 of Mama Goose. She gets to ask 5 of me.
Let's go. Let's roll. It's your turn. I'm about to take you there. I'm lightning like Steve McQueen. I'm in the fast lane when the light turns green. And I built tough, I ain't nothing but grit. Cause I made rugged blood, sweat, and spit. Yeah, like a horse I fly. Better push yourself in for a bumpy ride. I like to play hard, but I work harder. And I weather the storm cause I'm built stronger. I was born to run. I was built to last. I was made for speed. Cause I was born fast. Born to run, born to ride. Keep on flying till my hands touch the sky.
Alright, question 6 is to you, dear.
Okay. How do you find the time to get out and explore?
Oh, that's a good one.
While having a job.
Since we moved back from Idaho, I work for a buddy of mine who kind of doing project management on a couple of his projects, and one of his projects is in June Lake, which is fantastic. So since my darling wife is on summer break because she's a teacher, I get to drag her everywhere I need to go, including June Lake, which I need to do some work up there this week.
And make a vacation of it.
And we're able to make a vacation out of it. But above and beyond that, we just try to find the time, guys. Even if it's the short weekend, we just go. You know, the videos are all 30 minutes, but they're 30 minutes whether it's 2 days, 1 day, or 5 days. I mean, we're going to be up here for about a week, and you might only get 2 videos out of this, where I could probably make 4. So I try to be selective in what we show you, but we do our best to make the time, and a big motivation behind that is we just love this. We love being up here, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that's now to me, question number 7. Oh boy, we're getting towards the end, so I only have 3 more. So I think the next question that I want to select from our subscribers is, like, do you do your makeup and your hair and hygiene, all of this while you're camping? I mean, you guys rough it. How do you keep yourself together, as you gals like to say?
The day that we leave on a trip, I style my hair. By style, I just mean it gets washed.
Hey guys, I'm sorry about this question. For all the guys out there, I know, please don't tune out. Let's give her an opportunity. But I got a real zinger for my last question for you. You're going to want to stick around, so go ahead, dear.
Okay. So the day that we leave for a trip, I wash my hair and I style it. And by styling, I just mean I blow dry it and I use a flat iron on it to straighten it. But I do have dry shampoo and not the bad for you kind of stuff.
There's bad for you kind of dry shampoo?
Yes. You don't want spray dry shampoo. There's too many chemicals and unnatural things in it. I have a really good product that I use. I love it. It smells good. It's Pacifica, and they are called deodorizing wipes. And I use those on...
Your butt?
No. They're underarm deodorizing wipes. So I use that.
My last question.
Well, it's my turn.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead. I'm so excited.
Okay. I'm going to assume that most of your subscribers know about all your upgrades to Bell. I'm going to assume also that they might want to know any upgrades that you might want to still do. Like, what upgrades do you have for the future?
Fair question. Great question. And thank you for asking. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot. People say you're never done with your build. Well, I might be the exception to the rule, with a few exceptions to that exception. other than wanting to replace my steel bumpers, which were just originally crappy powder coated that I got from, oh gosh, where'd I get it from? I think Quadratech. Not that they have bad products. I mean, I've had them on Bell for like 4 or 5 years now. But the powder coating starting to chip off. I'm starting to get some rust, and they're heavy steel. Bell's a heavy girl, so I am on the market for some aluminum front and rear bumpers, similar to what I have. I'm not trying to change the look drastically, but I would love to lose some weight. So if you guys know of any and can recommend some aluminum front and rear bumpers, please send them my way, because I started looking. There's a lot of choices out there, and I just don't know, so I haven't really put the effort into it. But other than that, I'm very happy with how Bell is, other than replacing the tires here maybe in the next 4 to 6 months. And I'm just going to replace those with the 37-inch BFG KM3s that I got on here right now, which is a fantastic tire. I have 0 complaints whatsoever. Okay. All right, my next and final question is, where are we going right now, and why do you always want to go there? Why is it always your idea?
I don't know why it's always my idea, but right now we drove from the Bridgeport area where we thought we were going to be camping tonight.
And you guys know what happened there.
We drove all the way from there back down the 395 to Mammoth to go to Distant Brewery.
And why do you always want to go to Distant Brewery?
Because it's good. They
good
had
food, good beer,
great beer,
good people.
Yes, yes.
Not to say Mammoth Brewery isn't good.
No, Mammoth Brewery is good, but Distant Brewery
is slightly better.
That much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got one more question. Make it happen.
Okay.
TikTok. We're almost there.
What makes the Tembo Tusk products so great? Why do you love them so much? Because I think the viewers see, like, that is the one product that you really stand behind and push.
Only product, but go ahead.
And also, it's going to be a 2-part question.
Oh, of course. I didn't get 2-part questions.
2-part question.
All right, go.
Kind of goes together. How did 395 Jerky start?
Great question. Quick questions. So first question about the Tembo Tusk, and I think I said this on a lot of videos, guys, is I don't get free stuff. I don't ask for free stuff. With one disclaimer, when Jerry was making the fire pit, he gave me one of the prototypes, because that was actually is Jerry's idea. It's Jerry's product, but the plans, the idea came from an event that I did for Wounded Warriors back on Veterans Weekend a couple years ago. So Jerry helped me cut the fire pits, because he has all the kinds of all the tools at his shop. And what he did was he took my CAD files, he made them smaller, and he obviously made it to where it is propane. So he took my, very small idea, and he grew it to what it is. So that's the only product. So that was a long answer to the one question.
Got it for free.
But yeah, that is the only thing that I've ever gotten from Tembo Tusk. I've bought all my other stuff from my fridge slide to my scottles. I absolutely love it because the aforementioned reasons that I told you guys. So that's the answer to your first question. And I've got only a very short period because we're about to pull up to the brewery. Question was, how did I start 395 Jerky? Well, I wanted to be able to offer up jerky because I love jerky. It is my go-to when it's time for a road trip. I always get jerky. But it gives me an opportunity to provide you guys a product that helps support the channel. And all kidding aside, guys, it really does support the channel. You may not have an extra $400 for a scottle, and I completely understand that. But we do have the jerky that you guys can buy to support the channel, which is fantastic. We're actually working on some sort of a meet and greet where you guys can pick up the jerky if you're local to Southern California. So we're anxious to be able to announce that pretty soon. But I mean, how great is that? $3.95 junky and $3.95 jerky.
Yeah.
We want to make it a much bigger deal than it is right now, and I'm working on that right now. So hopefully you guys will find it soon in your local grocery stores or some other things. So side note, if any of you guys are in the retail business and can give me some tips on how to spread the jerky out with some samples, please message me, DM me on Instagram. I got a lot of things cooking, and I think there's a great opportunity to share this great jerky with everybody. So with that, we're gonna end this. That was fun.
That was fun.
And Dolly's still sleeping and not throwing up, so it's a win all the way around. Okay, folks, we are back on the road, but we're not going very far. Mama Goose wants to stay in a campground, which is new for us.
No, no, backtrack.
Well, you don't like overlanding anymore.
I said we should stay
that way
in a spot over off the Mammoth Scenic Loop. You said you wanted to be by a creek.
A creek.
So we're coming here because you wanted to be by a creek.
Yeah.
And the only place near a creek is a campground.
Yeah, you need a toilet and a shower and everything else. We just had this conversation.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to a campground. We're going to see if there's any spots available. It's still dispersed camping, but it's really close to Mammoth, which honestly, with this weather, we just want to chill. We want to park the Jeep. Hopefully there's already a fire pit there. We have some wood.
I'm sure there is.
We're going to open the awning and we might just take a nap. We're not nap people, but it's that kind of day. It's a lazy Sunday, and there's no fishing, and
there's no sun.
There's no sun, and this is terrible. But we're gonna show you guys what we find, and hopefully it's a cool little campsite that you guys can visit if you're so desire.
It's called the Sherwin Creek Campground.
It's called the Sherwin Creek Campground.
Right outside of Mammoth.
Right outside of Mammoth.
It's actually between Mammoth and Laurel Lakes.
It's actually right in between Mammoth and Laurel Lakes. So.
Anything else?
That'll do it. It just doesn't feel right. I'm vetoing Mama Goose.
No, you are not vetoing me. You're vetoing yourself.
I'm vetoing you.
You wanted to be by a creek, I brought you to
It's a nice campground. It is. But it's a campground.
Right there.
That's very private.
That's reserved.
It's reserved. And I wouldn't want to stay there anywhere because I was just about to say it's a campground.
There's another one right here.
Ooh, that's
that you
nice.
Can walk down to the creek.
The creek?
And
reserved.
It's reserved.
See host. So we're going to do what we're built for, and we're going to go find a spot in the middle of nowhere where Mama Goose can pee outside.
Where I originally said off the Mammoth Scenic.
Should I have gone that way? No, it says one way.
No, this is a dead end.
It says one way.
Yeah, but I think you have to go straight and then loop back around.
Oh, great.
Had to make a stop at Mammoth's finest bakery.
Alright guys, the searching for a campsite continues. It's Sunday night, 5:12. We're not really being that picky. As a matter of fact, we just left a great campsite. What was it called, dear? Lookout Mountain Pass? Lookout Mountain?
Yeah.
It was on the east side of the 395 at the very top of the mountain. Beautiful, gorgeous views. But with the thunderstorms that are rolling through right now, there's thunder and lightning and wind.
And there is no cover.
Yeah, there is no cover. It's probably not the smartest thing we would have ever done, like camping there. So
camp on top of a mountain with a thunderstorm.
I know Dolly's anxious to get to camp, and so am I, and I know Tish is, so we're not going to be real selective. We're just going to find something that works, that has an existing fire pit, since we have some wood and it's 47 degrees.
And it's fine right now that we're continuing to drive because it's raining.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do anything if we found a campsite anyway.
That's a great attitude, dear. So we're gonna... That's
what I'm here for.
We're gonna explore. We're just exploring right now, and later on we'll look for camp. All right, guys, this is a tired Daniel look. It is 5:37 and we found camp. And I need to publicly apologize to my wife because about 10 minutes ago, I found what I thought was a okay spot and she wasn't okay with it. So I threw a little man temper tantrum. And a few minutes later, I was over it. And then she found this site, which is really, really even better. It's wide open. But there's enough cover that we'll be okay, you know, if it starts pouring. There's a fire pit already made here, and there was like 7 deer right here, and they're still chilling out. We're gonna actually do nothing. We're sitting in the Jeep until I got my little My Radar app up. Show them what it looks like, dear. So there you go. Now it's in focus. So this is that My Radar app, and what we're doing is we're just waiting for that green area to kind of blow through. And then we'll be... I'm still going to set the awning up just in case we get some late evening thunderstorms and showers. We have some shelter for us to get ready and to dry off and put the chairs. So we're just going to sit in here, and what are we going to do now? Should we go find another campsite?
Take a nap.
Let's take a nap. All right, we'll catch up with you guys once we have everything deployed and when we're feeding the deer.
What are you doing?
Campfire hack. So what I did is the campfire was having a tough time getting going, so I got my drone up in the air, got it down real low, and just hovered over it. And next thing you know, that thing is like blazing hot. You heard it here first, guys. 395 Junkie, got your back. Good morning. It is Monday morning and we're for once not in a rush to leave. So I got a fire going. Tish is slowly getting out of bed there. She's getting ready upstairs. And I'm gonna get breakfast on a little bit, but what a difference a day makes. Yesterday was cloudy and gloomy and thunderstormy, and then it started to clear up at the end of the night, and now today it's mostly blue skies. So for now, most likely in the afternoon it'll change and get all thunderstormy again. But as bad as Dolly is driving with her throwing up because we're feeding her, so it's kind of our fault, which I don't learn my lesson because I fed her again this morning. She does great in the night. She sleeps downstairs on the goose gear platform on her pillow, which she has the whole back seat to herself. We cleared out for her. And she doesn't make a move until about 7 o'clock this morning, and I felt her starting to stir. So that's when I got up and took her to the restroom, and she's been running around ever since. So today what we're going to be doing is making some breakfast. Nothing fancy. Probably don't need to tell you guys step by step how to do it, but I'll shoot some clips anyways using the Tembo Tusk scuttle. It's just sausage, eggs, and some hash browns, and some sourdough toast. So I'm gonna get all set up. I got the fire going for Mama Goose when she comes out, and let's get going.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
All right, guys, so breakfast is just about done. As you can see, there's really nothing to it. I'm just gonna finish cooking up my eggs, and as soon as I'm done, I'll meet you guys over by the campfire.
Very good.
Tastes like Denny's or better?
Better than Denny's.
That's right. All right, guys, so what's the plan for today, dear? Originally, I was thinking we'd stay here longer, but clouds are starting to roll in, and
Yeah, we'll have to see what the weather does. Stay here as long as possible.
yeah, we'll get the awning packed up, all of our gear.
Yeah, we'll
Ready
still
to
have
go.
to pack up, but
But if
slowly.
we have to scoot, we'll be able to scoot really quick.
Left the big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground come the sun up to sundown. Yeah, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving name. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. all them young guns, yeah, they've been through. Tell you one thing that you won't believe, one ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette, or a line of cocaine on a private jet. I give them good loving like they won't forget. Baby, good Lord knows what time it is.
All right, guys, we are on the trail and headed back to civilization. Ugh. Got down trees all over the place. Make sure you guys are always prepared and bring extra clothes and food and water, and you just don't know what Mother Nature's gonna throw at you. But that's about it for this video, guys. We are gonna start, oh, we're at another dead end. We got down trees, so this is exactly what I was talking about. So we're gonna find our way out of here, but I'm gonna focus on you guys, letting you go. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please, 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 I say it on every video, and it really does help us tremendously. If you're looking for a new Scottle or any Tembo Tusk product, go to 395junkie.com. If you're not in a position to spend the money right now to get a Scottle or a slide or anything else that's being sold there, pick up 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of our bags of beef jerky. We're coming out with a 5th flavor here in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. But we really appreciate the support. Mama Goose, any last words? That'll do it, folks. We'll see you down the trail, and have a great week, summer, and happy trails.